watching Southwest London TV. I'm Alex Willis-Bray and we're at the Institute of Contemporary Arts here in Southwest London to visit the Represents Swedish Fashion Collective. It's running between the 15th and the 17th of September during London Fashion Week, and it was set up to promote Swedish designers. We're not only going to be having a look around, but we're going to be chatting to a representative of one of the designers as well as the organisers as well. So let's go and have a look. I'm joined by Em and Senna, the organisers for Represents. Ladies, thank you very much for joining us. Tell us about Represents.
So Represent is a Swedish showroom here at the ICA in London during Fashion Week, and we're showcasing 11 designers in a bid to get them to sell to the UK market. They are such a beautiful set of designers and they have their own strengths. Clean lines and beautiful silhouettes and minimalism of their designs tends to be worn a lot on the street and is in demand, but there's a bit of a lack of it in our stores and our department stores, so we wanted to do something to allow them to actually sell.
It's been important. I think the whole atmosphere of this showroom has been to do something quite relaxed and open for everyone, and just to feel that it's not that pressure on neither the designers or the buyers or the press coming by. You know, that's why we're having these like big tables in the middle, because you can sit down, chill out, we're all helping out.
And how do you find the designers? Do they find you? Do you find them?
Bit of both, actually. Our agency represents 3 of the brands here. Through Vogue, they work with Anne-Sophie Back and a couple of other brands. So between us and our network, we sort of spread the word. The Swedish fashion industry is quite a tight network, so it was quite easy to sort of speak to all of them and say, hey, let's join up and let's try this out.
What are your plans for Represent?
Well, I mean, we're hoping to stay in London for sure, because I think, well, for us, this is the main market, and I think there's a big interest in general for Swedish and Scandinavian brands here in the UK. But then definitely looking on traveling it to Paris, New York and Tokyo.
Well, ladies, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been fantastic. I'm joined by Anna, representative from one of the labels, Dagmar. Tell us about this brand.
Dagmar is a Swedish brand founded 8 years ago by 3 sisters. The name Dagmar is actually the name of their grandmother. It's also really nice to be here with the rest of the Swedish Fashion Collective.
My view of Swedish fashion is kind of a lot of minimalism, but it's not like that at all, is it? There's lots of patterns and edgy shapes.
It's changing a lot, I would say, and people are really looking at Sweden and the Swedish fashion, which is getting like bigger and bigger, so it feels great.
Tell us about the inspiration behind the collection.
Well, the collection is actually called Noll i Stockholm, and it's inspired by an artwork made by a Swedish artist called Rebecca, and she sort of graphically mapped out the safer and rougher areas around in Stockholm. So from there we sort of created 3 different color stories. Yeah, a lot more colors, not only black, even though I'm fully in black today, but yeah.
That's very clever. So whereabouts would we be able to find this label?
We stock at several shops in the UK, for example Harrods and the shop at Bluebird.
Have any celebrities worn your brand at all?
Yeah, we actually just had Beyoncé wearing some of our stuff now, which we are really pleased about. Georgia Jagger, Poppy, yeah, a lot of people.
So it's definitely a label to look out for.
Oh, most definitely, I would say.
Well, Anna, thank you very much for joining us today. It's clear to say that Swedish fashion is becoming increasingly popular, and it's not just because of the minimalism, it's the edgy, quirky designs and the patterning that we've been seeing a lot of today, and these designers are definitely ones to look out for in the future. Now, for all those of you who haven't subscribed to our channel, then do please do so. We've got a lot more videos on London Fashion Week and of course Pure London. I'm Alex Willis-Bray. You've been watching Southwest London TV.